Hey everyone, it's Emily here with Final Fantasy Insider. As a crafter-gatherer main, I love the Diadem. If you're not familiar with the Diadem, it's an instance area in the firmament where you can easily level your gatherers. To enter, you have to have a level 10 gatherer and have reached the level 60 MSQ Litany of Peace. My gatherers are all max level, primarily due to Beast Tribe Quest and the Diadem. Now, if you meet the requirements, all you have to do is go to Korithas, Ishgard / Foundation, and then the Firmament. The first time you do this, there's a quest called Towards the Firmament that you must complete. It takes you through the steps to unlock the firmament, leading you there. The quest starts exactly right here on the wall, where there will be a blue quest and a fairy tale-like board. When you get to the foundation, after following the quest chain outside, there are more blue quests you will have to do to unlock the firmament along the same quest chain. After you finish them, you can talk to Orvel to enter the Diadem. But before you enter, I recommend getting a company-issued survival manual. To do this, head to your Grand Company and buy a couple. It depends on your Grand Company. Mine's in New Gridania. If you're Maelstrom, it will be in Limsa, and if you're the Immortal Flames, it'll be in Ul'dah. Your Grand Company emblem will be on the map if you get lost. Here at the Grand Company, you can talk to this guy here, then buy these survival manuals. It's worth it. As you rank up, you get a grade 2 manual, but either is fine. You'll have to spend your company seals to do so, but you can get these easily by turning in dungeon gear or doing hunts. As you can see, all survival manuals do is give you experience boost when gathering, which is really beneficial at rates of 150%. I recommend getting crafting ones too while you're here if you have the seals. So after you get your manuals, go back to the foundation and enter the Diadem. To get to the firmament, you have to interact with the Aetheryte at the foundation. And now, here at the firmament, there's a lot to do, including some exciting events. But right now, we're going to focus solely on the Diadem. So go to Orvel to enter the duty, Party of 1. Now, with your manuals active, it's super easy to level quickly. All you have to do is gather stuff. I just gather whatever is closest to me unless I'm looking for specific crafting materials. You can use the jump pads with a mount and travel across the islands. It speeds things up a lot. You see, the materials in here are much different than those out in the outside world. The ones here are only used to craft items for the Ishgard restoration. That's a crafting thing you can do in the firmament as well, but it's a guide for another day. Anyway, when gathering in the Diadem, I see no point in getting better gear until you are level 50 or so. At this point, I just go to do class quests to give you free gear. The best gear is usually via Gatherer's scripts, but that's a whole thing that I honestly didn't do for my Gatherers. I just got a friend to craft me some at a discount. Once you're level 50 or 60 in the Diadem though, you can gain access to new materials, so that's why I recommend getting better gear, or else you won't be able to gather them. Other than that, there's not much else to know about the Diadem. Make sure you use your Aromatic Augur, which is an ultimate ability that automatically kills something and grants you materials. Use it as soon as it's fully charged or before you leave the Diadem, whichever comes first. You can see it charging in the top left, so make sure you don't gather when all the bars are charged, or it's a waste. To leave the Diadem, you just leave the duty. I think it feels strange because it warned you, but it doesn't do anything, that's just the way you leave. And after you leave, you'll talk to Flopascent here and he'll appraise your materials for you, making them available for crafting and selling, because you can't use them until you do this. So don't forget. And he also grants you Skybuilder scripts, which is a currency that you can use over here. Let me show you how to do that. Head over here to Eni, the script merchant in the firmament. With Skybuilder scripts, you can buy all sorts of things. Minions, amazing glam, dyes and emotes with amazing resale value. I've done that quite a bit. And rare mounts if you save up enough scripts. Now I think that about wraps it up for the Diadem. It's super easy to miss the area, so I'm happy I was alerted and went through the process when I was leveling crafters and gatherers. If you aren't leveling crafters and don't plan to, going through the Diadem may not pay off, but I recommend leveling crafters, so I recommend doing it all together. It's an amazing way to make gil and one of the most efficient ways to level all of your hand and land classes in a short amount of time. Plus, there's nothing more relaxing in Final Fantasy XIV than putting on Spotify and chilling at the Diadem.